What's up guys, it's Ian here back with another video, and today I'm here to bring you a back workout. One of my subscribers was asking me how to get their first pull-up. All they have access to is a pull-up bar and no other equipment. So I'm going to show you two easy progressions that can help you achieve your first pull-up. I'm going to use these progressions to help me warm up for the rest of my workout. Here goes the first one, the hanging isometric hold. I'm going to jump to the top of the bar and I'm going to hold myself at the top of the chin-up position for 10 seconds. Let's go. The next progression is going to be, you're going to jump to the top of the bar and then we're going to pause for 3 seconds at the top position of the chin-up. We're going to pause for 3 seconds in the middle and then we're going to hold ourselves for 3 seconds at the bottom. I'll show you this one now. For the first exercise, where you're holding yourself for 10 seconds at the top, I'd recommend trying to go for anywhere from 3 to 6 repetitions. That's going to give you a total time under tension of 30 to 60 seconds, which is really the target range that you want to aim for in each of your sets when you're training. For the second exercise, where you're pausing for 3 seconds at the top, middle, and the bottom, each of those repetitions is going to be about 9 seconds. So I'd also recommend anywhere from 3 to 6 repetitions. That's going to give you a time of anywhere from 27 to, oh my god. Alright, so the first exercise is going to be the weighted chin-up. If you really want to take your isometric holds to the next level, you can invest in a dip belt or some other means of adding weight to yourself. Adding some weight to your body is going to allow you to achieve your first actual chin-up even sooner.
Oh, you make me want to talk back to you. Say it like that.
I said this in my last back workout video, but in case you didn't watch that one, make sure you don't throw your legs into it when you're doing these chin-ups. I'd much rather see my trainees do less repetitions with good technique than throw their legs into it and really have no idea how much work their back is doing. If you have no idea how much work your back is doing, you might think you're able to do way more reps than you can actually do. Later, when it comes time to design your next program based on the numbers that you've achieved previously, you'll really have no idea how to design your next training block. So make sure you're holding yourself accountable when you're doing these exercises.
Need you then, find someone new, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you.
When I'm doing the chin-up, I really like to pull my elbows in as I approach the top. You don't want to over-exaggerate that motion, but it is a slight inward movement of the elbow, and I feel like that really helps me get more bicep engagement. Whereas when I do the overhand pull-up, the elbows tend to move out and down a little bit more, but for the chin-up, the elbows can move in a little bit more. Try that out and let me know if that helps you at all. A lot of the time when you just first jump on the bar, it can be kind of confusing to figure out where all the joints are supposed to be going. Send me a video of you trying to perform this exercise to my DMs if you're struggling with it at all, and then I can give you some more individualized advice.
Sound just like a pill.
Throughout this training cycle, I'm keeping my sets and repetitions the same on my chin-ups and pull-ups, and I'm just going to attempt to add 5 pounds each workout. Now, I'm gonna move on to the straight-armed lat push down.
Take you like a baby.
When performing this exercise, you really want to make sure to depress your shoulder blades all the way down at the bottom of the range of motion. So make sure that at the bottom you have your shoulders down like you're trying to stand with good posture. Depressing the shoulder blades fully is going to allow you to get a more full contraction in the lats, about as full of a contraction as you can get with a two-handed exercise. A lot of people don't know that the lats actually contribute to lateral spine flexion. So to actually get true full contraction of the lat, you want to do a single-armed lat exercise in which you finish with a slight side lean of the trunk. Obviously, with a two-handed lat exercise, you can't really accomplish that. Depressing the shoulders fully is about as contracted as the lats will get with a two-handed exercise. Another uncommonly known fact is that the triceps actually contribute to this straight arm lat push down. So it's just something to think about. I wouldn't necessarily program this exercise the day before a tough pushing workout because it might impede your performance on that pushing workout. I usually organize my training so that my back days fall after my chest days, and I find that the fatigue from the chest day typically doesn't impact the back day exercises as negatively as the back day exercises would impact the chest day exercises if I organized my training week the other way around. Alright, just finished up those straight arm lat push downs. Now it's time for these face pulls. Alright, so this next exercise is the body weight curl. You can perform this exercise with a straight bar, as I have here, or with a set of gymnastics rings. If you have a stable enough pull-up bar, you can take paracord and loop a sturdy stick to the pull-up bar and use that as well. Although keep in mind that the tensile strength of paracord holding a fixed object is not the same as holding a moving object. So essentially, if you take the maximum load that a paracord can handle and drop it, the paracord is very likely to break because an object moving will produce more force than the same object static. So keep that in mind if you're trying to use paracord. Don't use a pull-up bar that you think might move. Anyways, the most important point of the bodyweight curl, regardless of what you're holding onto, is essentially to keep the upper arm in roughly the same position in relation to the body. So we're not turning this into a horizontal body row, but this is its own exercise. If you're wondering how to perform this exercise on gymnastics rings, check out my ring workout video where I demo how to perform this exercise on gymnastics rings. After performing this on the straight bar, I would say that it's significantly different. When you perform this on a straight bar, you have to line up the bar over your eyes. Gymnastics rings, or TRX, if you're using that type of a more mobile strap system, is going to move a lot to accommodate the movement of your body. So the alignment is going to be different enough that I would not really consider these to be the same movement. Go ahead and check out the gymnastics ring video. That's going to give you a better idea of how to perform this exercise if you try to perform the bodyweight curl on a TRX, gymnastics rings, or a rope and stick type of setup. It's time for these lateral raises. Now it's time for these rear delt flies. In my ring workout video, I also show you how to do rear delt flies with gymnastics rings, so if you don't have access to free weights, try out the bodyweight version of this exercise. You can also do band pull-aparts with resistance bands, or you can do more sets of face pulls, and that's gonna have a very similar effect. You can probably swap out sets of rear delt flies for face pulls or some other exercise in this category that I just listed. Now I'm gonna do a few sets of straddle front lever holds.
Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No.
Alright guys, thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you found some of the pointers helpful, and if you have any specific questions, drop them down in the comment section or send me a message directly. And if you have any video of yourself and you want me to do a technique assessment and you would be interested in being featured in one of these videos, take the video in landscape, not portrait, so YouTube, on Instagram, send it to me on my Instagram. I don't think you can send messages on YouTube, so send it to my Instagram and I will give you my technique improvement recommendations based on what I see from the camera angles that you send me. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.